major announcement in October. And yes, this is the 30th anniversary of Chojin Wrestling's declaration of its participation in Super Clash 3, the greatest event in all of professional wrestling. And we'll be celebrating the 30th anniversary of that by having a major event on October 24th. Chojin Wrestling made the declaration for its participation in Super Clash 3 on October 24th, 1988. That was 30 years ago. Oh, and we are approaching its 30th anniversary. What better way to celebrate its 30th anniversary of that declaration than having a major event at Chikara's Wrestle Factory in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And here are the list of the promotions that are all in for this event. Galactic Wrestling, NXT, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, CWF Mid-Atlantic, Pro Wrestling International, Matt Hardy's Omega Promotion, the American Wrestling Association, Chikara, ECW, Championship Wrestling from Arizona, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, Defy Wrestling, Backyard Wrestling, Defiant Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling. And now, we're going to go to the 3 pre-show matches. We're going to call this pre-show Signing the Declaration. This is the pre-show called Signing the Declaration, in which 3 of those matches, and as always, 3 pre-show matches occupy the pre-show. The first pre-show match is an X Division Rankings match, or quite frankly, GFW X Division Rankings match. It'll be the Golden Star Kota Ibushi versus the Vegan Destroyer Kevin Blackwood in a K1 rules match, 5 3-minute rounds. Afro Thunder from Ready to Rumble versus, from Victorious Boxers, Ippo Makunoichi of Japan. And in the main event of the pre-show, it'll be a no-rope exploding barbed wire swimming pool massacre death match. A 6-lady tag team match. No rope, only barbed wire. It'll be Kelly Kelly, Candice Michelle, and Tori Wilson versus Ashley Massaro, Christy Hemme, and Dawn Marie. And to open up the proceedings in the main show, for the Omega World Light Heavyweight title, Hideo Itami, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak will all fight for the title. The second title match of the night will be for the Omega New Frontiers Championship. Desmond Xavier versus Dirty Daddy versus Velveteen Dream. Who will be the champion and which 2 will fall? And for the vacant Omega World Tag Team Championship, the El Rancheros, led by Rod Price, versus Los Ice Creams of Chikara versus the Young Bucks of Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling. And speaking of New Japan, we have an 8-man tag team match that pits New Japan versus Chikara. The Firing Squad, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, King Haku, and Bad Luck Ballet versus the Batiri, Fire Ant, and Missile Assault Ant in an impressive 8-man tag team match. In an Extreme Rules match, Eddie Bannon, the Backyard Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, against Sway Thompson. And this match up for the United Wrestling Network World Television Championship, the newly crowned champion, the King of the Midway, Oliver Grimsley, defends his newly acquired title against Nicole Matthews of Defy Wrestling. And in a singles match, 1 fall, 25 minutes, Nick Bockwinkel, the four-time AWA World's Heavyweight Champion, versus the 1979 Chojin Olympics Heavyweight Champ, Robin Mask. And how about this for a feature? Impact Wrestling versus AWA Greatest Showcase match. A six-person match. Allie, the Slayer Bunny. Kiera Hogan, the Girl on Fire, and the Smoke Show, Scarlett Bordeaux, versus the Sheik's Army, comprised of Sheik Adnan LKC, King Kong Brody, Nor the Barbarian, and Nor the Barbarian. And yours truly, the Prince of Autism, Nathan Wallace, baby, is going for the AWA International Television Championship. As Nathan Wallace, baby, goes up against the 30-year-long champion, Greg Gagne. And how about this? For the AWA Linear World Heavyweight Championship, the linear champ, as we talked about, Jerry the King Lawler, defending against ECW's Rob Van Dam. And then, in the main event, a no-rope exploding barbed wire massacre match, Atsushi Onita versus the King of the Goths, Jimmy Havoc. So that is the rundown fourth card in Chojin Wrestling's 30th anniversary of its declaration of its participation for Super Clash 3, the greatest event in